Welcome back. Let's now talk about the X factor in the upcoming Tamil Nadu elections. As part of the second leg of his statewide tour, TVK founder, actor turned politician Vijay accused Chief Minister M.K. Stalin and the DMK of reducing governance to a family-run project, while fishermen, the pride of Tamil Nadu's coast and identity, continue to face poverty and repeated attacks from the Sri Lankan Navy. That's the big allegation that he has made. He also invoked the Sri Lankan Tamil issue. That's an emotive matter in the state, also inferring to the LTTE and also Prabhakaran, saying that he nurtured Tamil Ilam Tamils as a mother. He also spoke all of this in a district that sends fish across the world. He said both centre and the state have failed to protect Indian fishermen. He also attacked the DMK for being silenced with power cuts and 3-minute speaking windows, asking the Chief Minister directly, "Are you trying to threaten me?" And he has also declared once again that 2026 is going to be a battle between the DMK and the TVK. So the big question here is Vijay giving voice to Tamil pride against neglect, or will DMK and AIDMK's entrenched networks prove stronger than one man's challenge to them? Also, when he's raising the Sri Lankan Tamil issue, is he flogging a dead horse or igniting a sentiment that he thinks is going to be crucial for his politics? Let's also bring in our guest now, Vinoj P. Selvam, spokesperson of the BJP Tamil Nadu. We have Tenmoi Prasanna, spokesperson of the TVK. We have Harish Ibrahim, political analyst who is pro-India bloc. And we have Kovai Satyan, who's a spokesperson of the AIDMK. Thank you all of you for joining us on this broadcast. Let's first listen in to the political reactions that have come into the story.
மீன் சம்பந்தமான எந்த தொழிற்சாலையும் அமைச்சாங்களா? அட்லீஸ்ட் நிறைய பேருக்கு வேலை வாய்ப்பு கிடைக்கிற மாதிரி தொழில் வளர்த்தியாவது பெருக்கலாம், அதையாவது செஞ்சாங்களா? ஆனா ஒவ்வொரு டைமும் வெளிநாட்டுக்கு டூர் போயிட்டு வர்றப்பெல்லாம் அத்தனை கோடி முதலீடு, இத்தனை கோடி முதலீடுன்னு சிஎம் அவர்கள் சிரிச்சுக்கிட்டே சொல்லுவாரு. சிஎம் சார், மனசை தொட்டு சொல்லுங்க, வெளிநாட்டு முதலீடா இல்ல வெளிநாட்டுல முதலீடா? மீனவர்களுக்காக குரல் கொடுக்கிற இதே சமயத்துல நம்ம தொப்புள் கொடி உறவுகளான ஈழத் தமிழர்கள், அவங்க இலங்கையில இருந்தாலும் உலகத்துல எந்த மூலையில இருந்தாலும் தாய்ப்பாசம் காட்டின தலைவனை இழந்து தவிக்கிற அவங்களுக்காகவும் குரல் கொடுக்கிறது, அவங்களுக்காகவும் நிக்கிறது நம்மளோட கடமை இல்லையா? மீனவர்களோட உயிர் எந்த அளவுக்கு முக்கியமோ அந்த அளவுக்கு ஈழ தமிழர்களோட அவங்களுடைய கனவுகளும் அவங்களுடைய வாழ்க்கையும் நமக்கு ரொம்ப ரொம்ப முக்கியம்.
எதிர்க்கிறதா வெளியில நிறைய பேர் சொல்லிக்கலாம். ஆனா அனுபவம், வலிமை, கொள்கை தெளிவோடு பாஜகவை தடுத்து நிறுத்துற ஆற்றல் திமுக மட்டும்தான் இருக்கு. இது தமிழ்நாட்டு மக்களுக்கு நல்லா தெரியும். அதனால தான் திமுக ஆட்சி நீடிச்சாதான் தமிழ்நாடு இதே போல தொடர்ந்து தலைநிமிர்ந்து நடக்க முடியும்னு தெளிவா இருக்காங்க.
Kovai Satyan, how do you look at Vijay talking about the Tamil pride or Sri Lankan Tamil issue? Because as far as I remember, 1991 was when this issue really mattered a lot, and that's when Jayalalitha also came to power. But in 2009, of course, this issue did not matter. So clearly, in my understanding, people of Tamil Nadu also know where to draw that red line. Is Vijay trying to talk about an issue that has lost relevance in Tamil Nadu, or is he talking about an issue that's extremely emotive?
Good evening. I would say Vijay is still learning the ropes. He wants to stoke a controversy by naming few incidents in the past history without understanding the gravity of those issues. I do believe not he has got any solutions or way forward to address those issues. With respect to fishermen, since AIADMK came to power in 2011 and BJP came to power at the center in 2014, the Sri Lankan fishermen's death, Sri Lankan fishermen as well as the Indian fishermen's tussle was nearly narrowed down, and the killing of Indian fishermen has come to a near zero, where it was close to 70 fishermen deaths from 2006 to 11 when DMK and Congress were in power at the center. Mr. Vijay probably is trying to paint a picture that his anti-DMK stand will further strengthen if he take this Sri Lankan issue, because both Congress and DMK has blood in their hands. It was 2009 when both of them were sharing the power. Congress sent arms and ammunition to Sri Lanka at the final stages of the war, which enabled the Sri Lankan army to go for a genocide, killing 150,000 Tamilians. So this issue is pretty much sensitive and close to the hearts of people of Tamil Nadu. Since the last 2 or 3 days, there were talks about Gaza, and we need to extend our support to Gaza by few of the artists in the Tamil industry. Sutti Raj, Prakash Raj,
Yes.
Amir, director Amir, couple of them. Vijay feels that probably by striking this issue or talking about this issue will give him the limelight.
Okay.
So I would say TVK Vijay is still learning the ropes, but this issue is sensitive.
Okay.
It has got a lot of emotions attached to it.
Absolutely.
Indeed,
We
our
saw the
leader,
2013 protest by students also, which I remember covering, and it was extremely sort of spontaneous. Tenmoi Prasanna, would you agree with the fact that Vijay is raking this issue because this is emotive to the people of Tamil Nadu, but does he expect any political gains out of this? Because this is not the first time he's spoken about this. We also saw he spoke about Kachativu, that also had ramifications in Sri Lanka. And what is he trying to do? And today he has blamed the centre and the state government of completely mismanaging the Sri Lankan Navy atrocities on Tamil fishermen.
Yeah, it has not the first time TVK chief has raised voice for Sri Lankan Tamil issue and Sri Lankan fishermen, like Tamil fishermen's issue in Sri Lanka. In 2008, even he participated in a hunger strike protest. And then he even voiced out that the war should be stopped and there should be a proper livelihood for the Tamil leader. And then for even in Nagapattinam, the same Nagapattinam where he spoke today, he conducted the protest for the Tamil fishermen as well. So I strongly oppose the point that they are claiming that it is for a political thing. It is not for politics. He voiced out for them even before he came to politics. And in 2024 itself, not near the election, in the 2024, when we conducted the first executive council meeting, we passed a resolution by saying that we demand the referendum for Tamilam issue, and we wanted a 99-year lease for the Kachativu issue so that the Tamil fishermen won't be affected, so that the center can have the time to tackle and find the permanent solution. This is what we have been talking from the starting, not now, not currently, like how these people are like saying, how they always hide the fact that we have been Vijay Makkal Yakam for the past so many years and have converted into political party. They will hide this also by saying like at the time he was the actor and all those things. But even before coming to politics, we are sure that we strongly stand with Tamil Elam and we strongly stand with Tamil fishermen issue, and we have never backed out them.
Right. Vinod Selvam, by constantly saying that BJP is the ideological enemy of TVK, and by bringing in the Sri Lankan issue, which is a diplomatic issue, also bringing in the Sri Lankan Tamil, the Tamil Elam issue, is Vijay also trying to, in fact, send out a message that he doesn't think the BJP understands the issue of Tamil pride, or for that matter, what really matters to the people of Tamil Nadu?
Prasuta, what is very important is that we need to understand that giving lip service to the Tamils of Sri Lanka is not going to solve their problems. As a responsible political party, BJP under Sri Narendra Modi has ensured the livelihood of Tamils living in the war-affected zones have been lifted up in the last 10 years. Let's not forget that Narendra Modi was the first Prime Minister of India in over 28 years to visit the Jaffna region. He has personally visited them, and the Tamil leaders of Sri Lanka have always sung praises of Sri Narendra Modi for his contribution. 60,000 houses has been promised for the Tamil community there, and almost 10,000 houses has been delivered in the region where the Tamil people are living in large numbers, working in the tea estates of Sri Lanka. So it's not just about lip service, it's about actually delivering to these people. And even now, every time our Indian fishermen cross the maritime borders, our military, our navy immediately responds to make sure that these people are brought back on time. Unlike during the Congress period when several of our fishermen were shot dead and no one actually even opened their mouth. What is very surprising is when Vijay was showing so much concern for Sri Lankan Tamils, he could not call out Congress even once, which was in power, which was responsible for the killing of so many Tamil people living across Sri Lanka. It was not just in 2009. Even before, when the IPKF was sent from India, when the Indian army was sent to Sri Lanka, a lot of Tamils were killed, and it was under the Congress's watch that this happened. So without calling out the Congress, just trying to blame and pin the blame on the center, who has been contributing immensely, not just for the Tamils in Sri Lanka, but also for the fishermen across the country. I mean, if Mr. Vijay is ever ready for a debate, I would be more than happy, because numbers should speak.
Okay.
Empty rhetorics, and this is not cinema. This is not cinema. This is actual politics. So numbers should speak, and you should remember that before
I can just
Okay, let me get in Harish Mohammed Ibrahim. Tenmoy Prasanna, I'll come to you. I have a question for you. But Harish, how do you look at what Vijay said today? Because believing in the welfare of Elam Tamils is one thing, but openly glorifying somebody like Prabhakaran, although he didn't mention his name openly, is a different thing, because this is a person and this is an organization responsible for the assassination of India's former Prime Minister. And I know that this is not new in Tamil Nadu. There is a certain sense of dilemma with regard to this amongst a lot of political parties, but this also may or may not have electoral resonance. How do you look at it?
Vasudha, once again, the TVK chief, Mr. Vijay, has come across as another Saturday matinee night show. A Saturday matinee show he has given with the script which has not been delivered in a proper way. The script which doesn't have an in-depth knowledge about the history of how the IPK force has been sent by Rajiv Gandhi, and how after the assassination of Rajiv Gandhi, the scenario has been changed entirely when the geopolitics concerns in accordance with the Sri Lanka. So without knowing all these kind of history, he is coming and dragging some kind of political debate which he thinks of. But that is not about politics. It has many geopolitical level of discourse which he is trying to invoke by the TVK chief. But matter of the fact is, when it comes to the welfare measures, if the Tamil Elam has to be taken into account, then the DMK government has delivered till from 21 to 24, almost for 4.5 years. Even they don't have a single vote. That proper food, education, livelihood of whatsoever has been delivered to them for almost 30,000 plus people on the different refugee camps. So we can't disregard that. But
Right.
having said that, whether the TVK chief is coming to a political discourse or revoking or evoking some kind of animosity with the Tamil people across India or across the world, then he is doing a disservice to this nation by invoking the LTT chief as a placard to invoke his politics.
Tenmoy Prasanna, TVK as a responsible party, Vijay as a responsible prospective, whatever he's calling himself the prospective chief minister also, shouldn't you think that he should be a little more responsible, because this is a diplomatic issue? Our relations with Sri Lanka are also sort of like, being normalized. They are very good now. Do you think that he as a leader needs to be responsible talking about these matters? He can actually talk about the Elam Tamils' welfare without bringing in LTT or Prabhakaran, isn't it?
See, our chief just told they lost their leader and they are suffering, and that issue has to be addressed. Okay, so they are talking like that they have done so much. But what our question is, they have been power in for the past 2 times, and currently they are in the power. So continuously 3 times they are in power, and what they have done to them, they are saying we have improved their life and all those things. But what is their dreams? Like, they are being oppressed, like they are being oppressed by the Sri Lankan people, and they staged a war. And what is came out of that? There is a genocide. But these people are saying their lives are improving and all those things. But what is their inner feeling? Like, no one understands
when
that.
the conflict is over, that's what I'm asking, that there's a way to talk about the welfare of Sri Lankan Tamils without bringing in...
There is a conflict. That is why they are in the government. They have to solve the conflict. That is why they are in the government.
The conflict is over, ma'am. It's just that if you have to talk about Sri Lankan Tamils, it can be done without talking about other things. Kovai Satyan, what is your response?
No, every time they say like we are talking through the diplomat channels and all those things, even for the Kachativu. We even suggested that 99-year lease is the solution or something, but they haven't listened. And the BJP person was saying like we are talking only via like we are only talking, but they are in the power.
Okay, let Kovai Satyan respond to this. Kovai Satyan,
yeah. They are saying, and they are always saying
okay,
like
Kovai Satyan, ma'am, I'm completely out of time. Kovai Satyan, yeah.
No, there is a saying in English called penny wise and pound foolish. when it becomes an issue between two nations, wherein sovereignty is involved and bureaucratic process is involved, and the lives of people, thousands of people are at stake, just by making few references in a political rally and trying to draw a crowd might not give the desired results. AIDMK is a party which gives free ration cards to those people who are...
Ms. Prasanna, let him finish.
Ma'am, I
Ma'am, let him
appreciate
finish.
it.
Yeah, let him
Please.
finish. Yeah, go
Let me have my time. I appreciate. I know you are tensed. Speak in your time. It is AIDMK which gave ration cards to those people who are in the camps of Tamil Nadu in Mandap. And in our manifesto, we are pressurizing the center to give a dual citizenship for Sri Lankan Tamils who are living in India and Sri Lanka as well. So in the bureaucratic process, you should understand how a government and governance works so that you can deliver good for the people. By making bold statements that people are suffering, you have to do. What is your point? What is it you're trying to
Vinod
drive?
Selvam, you know,
is it going to
I believe
benefit
that
Sri Lankan Tamils, or it is going to pointing a finger at the flaws of the people who are at the
Vinod
power?
Selvam, while I know that you've been saying that there is an attempt to politicize this issue, every party has done that. In fact, BJP held a press conference before 2024 Lok Sabha elections on the Kachativu. So you really can't blame one party for politicizing the issue of Tamils, isn't it?
No.
Vinod Selvam, ma'am, I'm coming to you. Vinod Selvam.
Ma'am, it is not about politicizing the event. It is, the episode. It is more about giving solution to the people who have been sufferers by the entire episode of the war. The sister from TVK who's been talking, I think she still assumes that the war is going on, but she has to remember that the conflict is over long back. And right now it is all about rehabilitation of the people, which is very important. Rehabilitation cannot happen via speeches being given on top of buses. It happens only through diplomatic channels, because this involves two different nations. And I would like to ask Actor Vijay's stand on the CAA, because now the CAA is now guaranteeing that the Sri Lankan Tamils who entered India before a certain year can become citizens in India. So CAA is it's been brought about to bring justice to these people.
Let me get in. Tenmoy Prasanna, does the TVK
done that?
Right? Does the TVK need a more nuanced positioning when it comes to diplomatic issues?
Things don't happen via state speeches. It has to happen on reality, on ground. That's what the BJP is trying to do.
That is why we have demanded referendum. We gave the solution, but they are not ready to take that. And he was saying actor. He is not an actor. If he is an actor, he won't sit here and then answering him. He is the TVK chief. That is why he is answering him. And he was talking about numbers. In the last 3 years alone, 975 Tamil Nadu fishermen were arrested by the Sri Lankan
last
Navy.
word, Harish.
Minister of External Affairs, which was...
Last word, Harish. Your comments. Closing.
And they were saying there are no numbers.
Okay, ma'am. Closing remarks from Harish Ibrahim.
Once again, actor Mr. Vijay, who is a Saturday matinee show actor who came without
actors,
any purpose.
Let's not talk about actors when you're speaking about Tamil politics, Harish, because a lot of actors are present.
Then I did say that CM was watching Cooley matinee show when sanitation protests.
Okay, let him Harish finish.
Have some civility.
Harish finish.
Okay? You are new, so I am repressed.
Okay, Harish finish.
So the actor who comes on Saturday matinee on every weekend has come again, once again, without having any purpose to resolve. As a rhetoric, he comes just to pull the crowd out from the schools who are on holidays on Saturday. So he has delivered to his school students who came out on a large number. So we don't have to take it in a relevance because
we saw the Karur.
Well, Harish, I was at the Trichy rally. It was not just school students. It had a lot of people. I'm sure there is a certain... Yes.
Vasudha, let me complete. So once they doesn't know what kind of international geopolitics is all about.
Okay, so ramifications completely out of time. Harish, I'll have to sort of wind up now. Thank you all of you for joining me on this discussion. The 2026 contest, like our panelist also talked about, in some ways also, if it sharpens further, will not just be about welfare schemes or social justice or star power. It may also become a test of whether Tamils want continuity under tried and tested parties, or do they want a fresh leadership. With that, it's time to wrap the show. More news and updates on the other side.